Ladies and gentlemen, there is a public consensus that William Samoei Ruto will be a one-term president. The latest opinion has revealed shocking results. The latest results carried out by various independent bodies has revealed various gaps in William Samoei Ruto's administration. The latest opinion have put William Samoei Ruto at a distant third. Shockingly, when Fred Matiang'i was paired with Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and William Samoei Ruto, Matiang'i won with 60%. When Matiang'i was actually removed and William Samoei Ruto was paired with Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka also emerged victorious with over 50%. When William Samoei Ruto was paired with Morara Kibaso and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Morara Kibaso emerged the number one with 58%, Kalonzo number 2, William Samoei Ruto number 3. When Matiang'i was the candidate deputized by Morara Kibaso, the results were shocking with 68%, where William Samoei Ruto garnered 15%. These are shocking results in my view, if you ask me. And what does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? Because the government is continuously carrying out opinion polls to find out the possibility of William Samoei Ruto being re-elected in second term. And that is why you see William Samoei Ruto always on the roof of vehicles campaigning. That is why you see William Samoei Ruto campaigning all the time, because chances of winning are very, very slim. Why is this the case? Number one, in my view, is because of the Gen Z. If you look at the opinion poll, you realize that anytime a Gen Z is on the ballot, William Samoei Ruto is defeated. But when you look at Matiang'i paired with Morara Kibaso, and Morara Kibaso as the deputy, the shocking result of 68% is a result of now the educated people, those people who are sober, the middle class, actually ganging up with the millennial and the Gen Z and the youthful people in general, and that's why they are getting these results. So this one tells you that William Samoei Ruto presidency is a failed presidency. William Samoei Ruto has no legacy. When you look at it, there's nothing to be proud about. That is the message that is coming out of these opinion polls. Number two is that it will be very, very difficult for William Samoei Ruto to win the presidency if he continue doing the things that he's doing. If he continue campaigning, if he continue allowing corrupt people in his government. Because I think number two reason why people are voting against William Samoei Ruto is because of corruption. Corruption, which is a hydra-headed dragon, is killing everybody, is killing the investors. There is nowhere in this country that you can enter without paying the bribes. When a child wakes up very early in the morning to go to school, jambo la kwanza ambalo wanakutana nalo kule barabarani ni polisi wakiwa wamevaa sare zao rasmi kule barabarani, baraste, kado ya baraste, wakidai hogo, without caring. And that is one of the reasons why people are very, very much dissatisfied with William Samoei Ruto. Number two, in my view, is that if you listen to William Samoei Ruto, he has been launching so many projects. He has been saying things that are not adding up. He has been promising things that he has not been able to fulfill. So the failed promises, the relaunching of projects, the repeated mode in the campaign is something that is not sitting pretty with the common mwananchi. The other one, many people talked about the education funding model. They strongly believe that William Samoei Ruto will leave them more impoverished than he found them. Many people believe that William Samoei Ruto's administration is a dream killer because it is killing the dreams of the young people who want to join higher education. It is killing the dreams of people who want to be engineers. Because if somebody comes from a family which is challenged because of financial issues, and one, for example, is admitted in the University of Nairobi, for instance, to go and take medicine, to study medicine, that person is supposed to pay over 600,000. How many families can afford this? Even if the government is talking about the bursaries, the government is talking about scholarships, talking about the loan, in the final analysis, the student is going to cost a lot of money. These families don't have the money. So the education funding model, the new education funding model, is actually working against William Samoei Ruto. I don't know whether he knows this. The other reason is because of the high cost of living. Remember that when William Samoei Ruto took over the government, the price of petrol was slightly above 150. When he took over, 1,000 Kenyan shilling would buy about 59 units of tokens, electricity tokens. Today, they are buying partly that 1 unit. So money is losing value every day. People are not getting the value for their money. When you go to the supermarket with 10,000, you can carry a small basket and carry the small items worth 10,000. So people are feeling the heat. And again, there is also this idea of poor governance, bad governance. If you look at William Samoei Ruto, he is surrounded by people with integrity issues. If you look at William Samoei Ruto, right from day one, he formed a cabinet with the people who had court cases. He formed a cabinet with the people who could not pass Chapter 6 of the Constitution. This is why you see William Samoei Ruto's popularity waning, nosediving. The other issue that seems to be working against William Samoei Ruto is the abduction, the kidnapping, the way the young were shot by the police, the brutality of the policemen when they were demonstrating. This is something that Kenyans are holding very dear to them, and it is hurting. The fact that there are some families still complaining of their loved ones, that they cannot trace their loved ones since June 25th, is something that people feel that kuna mambo ambayo yanafaa kuangaliwa. They feel that William Samoei Ruto has actually caused more harm than good as far as the leadership of this country is concerned. So the way they handled these demonstrations worked against William Samoei Ruto. The other thing is that when you look at William Samoei Ruto, he has been moving from one country to the other, promising many Kenyans that he's going to do ABCD, and the fact that people have realized that what Uhuru Kenyatta was telling them is true is something that is working against William Samoei Ruto. So people were even asked, whom would you prefer, William Samoei Ruto or Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? And many people were of the opinion that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was far much better than William Samoei Ruto as far as governance is concerned, as far as the economy is concerned, as far as the cost of living is concerned. People gave an example of COVID, and they said, for example, the workers, they were given relief by the government, and they were happy. Today, people pray that this country does not have something, a crisis, a disaster, that would call the government to act. Otherwise, we shall be finished. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, things are getting murkier for William Samoei Ruto administration. Have a blessed evening. Bye.
We must wake up and collectively demand for truth, accountability, and justice. Many times it is said that if it happens to one, we keep quiet. It happens to another, we keep quiet. Eventually it will land in each of our doorsteps.